The Ghanaian economy, you've been in government before, High Commissioner Egypt, High Commissioner Saudi Arabia, first Vice Chairperson of the NDC. You've been in and out of government. What's your take on the current economic situation of our country?
It's a big mess.
A big mess?
A big mess, a total mess. You know, from... I mean, Captain, you just look at the figures, for instance, from the time that we left office in 2016, 2017. What was the debt? We were owing from independence till 2017, we were owing about 120 billion Ghana cedis. Today, what is the ceiling today? We're owing about what? 560 billion Ghana cedis.
It will even be more than that.
It will be more than that. Is very, very huge. And there's nothing to boast about it. You know, of all that they have acquired, all the loans that they have taken, you tell me, even in the health sector, what have they done? The Agenda 111, for instance, what has happened to the Agenda 111 today? The health sector is in a total mess. Look at our road sectors, for instance. You know, there's so much mass corruption within the system, you know, and I blame the president, you know, because he doesn't have the guts to actually punish those who commit this.
You mean Nanado?
Oh, yes. You know, and you look at the recent...
But that is the behavior of you, the politicians. No, you are not able to punish your own.
But we did. Even John Mahama's time, we did. You know, but I'll tell you one thing. There is no government that comes into power that you will not find some kind of corruption.
Okay.
But sometimes I look at it as the level of the corruption. You know, when you look at the level of corruption from John Dramani Mahama's time to this present government, the difference is so huge.
So you agree, the NDC, you also corrupt, but just that you think the administration is much more corrupt than you are.
Well, that's why I said that in any government,
there's some level of corruption.
There's some level of corruption, one way or the other. But this
corruption
But this one is the worst in Madagascar.
So from your answer, why can't we deal with corruption?
It's a difficult thing. It's not easy.
It's not easy?
It's not going to be easy.
If all Muslims will stop stealing, all Christians will stop stealing...
That's a good thing.
So why can't Muslims and Christians stop stealing?
They should stop it. I for instance, would don't want to chop something that is illegal. I always chop halal. As a good Muslim.
Okay.
You know, I will not want to go in something that is not halal. I will not do it. I don't care whether it's going to give me $1 billion at the end of the day.
Because we are all religious people.
Exactly.
If you are not a Muslim, you are a Christian.
A Christian, exactly.
I have not seen any traditionalists in government before.
Exactly. So why would somebody at the end of the day...
So why are we still corrupt?
Exactly. So why would somebody at the end of the day, a contractor or whatever, you have not supplied whatever you need to supply to the Ghana government. At the end of the day, you get paid and you pocket the money. Isn't that corruption too as well?
That is it.
Exactly.
But if he's not a Muslim, he's a Christian.
He's a Christian. And the civil servant too as well. You know, the draw. Whatever paper moves from one end to the other.
What do you think we can do to stop corruption? At least to reduce it to...
I'll say that unless... It will be the day that... Jesus Christ will come down from the heavens, then that I believe that will be the day that corruption will actually stop in this great country of ours. Yeah.
Finally, we don't seem to have people with this IQ of governance in Africa. People come to power, mess up and go, and we try to measure incompetence based on how much incompetent this person was or this administration were. To the best of your knowledge, as a former High Commissioner, what do you think we can do to groom leaders who can actually decide and build, if not entire Africa, Ghana?
Well, it's got to do with the leadership, though. It's good. For me, it's got to do with the leadership. If you have a leader who is corrupt at the end of the day, definitely you will not have a good governance, you know. So if you have a good leader who actually tackles corruption, like what Jerry did during his term of government, that will take us a long way. But to cut the long story short, it's the leadership.
It's the leadership.
It's the leadership.
Is it because you've been entertaining too much old men who don't understand modern day paradigms of governance?
Well, as you know, you know what is happening in this present government, for instance. You know the mess that they have caused in this economy. You know, so much. And so it's my prayer that the NDC will come back to power to correct all those mess that they have caused this great country of ours. And we hope that John Dramani Mahama will be crowned come 2024, inshallah.
Thank you so much, His Excellency Alhaji Sinare, former Ghana's High Commissioner to Egypt and Saudi Arabia. Thanks so much for your time, sir. We'll be right back after this break, and I will be talking to